will you be her house husband?
Yes, I would love to.
Whoa.
I will just stay at home and chill.
Your wife is out here breaking her back.
I mean, if she wants to,
It's her choice.
I mean, it's her choice to do that. Yeah, all you need to do
Okay,
is
so
to
what
say-
if she also wants to be a housewife? So tell me, where's the money gonna come from?
Oh no,
Please, you have
You
have
asked different question
children.
now. It was a
yeah,
different
but,
question before.
but that's a totally different
Yeah.
question.
No, but like, what if she also genuinely, if you guys don't mind being house husbands?
No. I never said I want to be. No, I'm not going to be an household.
No, you were backing your friend up here.
I can't, to be honest. I cannot. I cannot be idle. Not
Of
be
course,
able.
I will work on
yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
He's like, he will work on himself,
that's
on his
incredible.
personality.
That's incredible. I'm curious. Would you go for an arranged marriage? So guys, so welcome back to another episode of our Onlyfacts Podcast. I have my beautiful who's here, Alison. And today we have a superstar, an amazing person. So his name, is V. I would like him to introduce himself. But V is a model. He's model for Heineken. He's model for Bosch, for Adidas, and for, I think you told me one other
Schwarzkopf.
Yeah, Schwarzkopf. Yeah. I mean, you can give us all of the list.
We're chilling with celebrities here. Like, damn.
No, not yet. Maybe soon.
No, in fact, you know what? I believe in speaking things into existence. I don't know if you guys do, but you are. Not you're going to be, but you are.
No, what do you think though? I've seen your posters in bus station and tram station as well. So I don't understand. If that doesn't make you a celebrity, I don't know what
I think he's just so humble.
No, but but I want to crack Hollywood. That's my dream.
Okay.
Like, let's see.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
You're gonna get it. 100%.
Thank you so much for your motivation.
Yeah.
You're welcome. So if you just give us a quick a quick explanation about yourself. Just tell us a little bit about you.
So I am Vib. My full name is Vibhav. So my actor name is Vib because simple to pronounce and simple to call.
Yeah.
So my all colleagues use Vib. So I call myself Vib now.
Yeah.
And I come from India.
Okay.
So I'm here from 5 years now. Like
nice.
it will be 6th year. 6th year, I guess.
In Berlin or?
Yes, in Berlin.
Okay.
So this was my only country which I come from India directly to Germany.
Oh.
So it was a cultural shock for me when I came here.
I can imagine.
So it was my first move back to Germany.
Yeah.
So I came here for studies, and so later during Corona time, I was jobless. I don't have any work to do here, and due to lockdown.
Yeah.
As a student, you have to survive in the big country or big city.
True.
So then I started applying I took my old pictures, which I used to do acting, modeling in India back in 2015.
Yeah.
So I took that pictures. I started sending all agencies in Germany.
Oh boy.
Yeah, in
That's
Europe,
amazing.
Germany. And then I was like waiting for something to, someone will call me someday or something like this.
Yeah.
So suddenly, one day I got a call from agency and they say you are booked for the Dussmann bookstore shooting.
Yeah.
So that was my first shooting I did in back in 2020. So from there, I started rising a bit. Now, I did a very nice big brands, Heineken, Birkenstock, WMF. It's a VMF in Germany. So now it's growing. And I'm happy that it's working now.
Amazing.
We love that for you. And considering the fact that you came straight from your country and you worked your way up, I think that's so brilliant and commendable. It's hard for a lot of people to actually get there, even though you do say that you're not where you want to be. But I still feel like it's still very impressive.
Yeah, I agree as well.
I also feel, but still, it never ends in inside you.
Yeah,
you need to grow more.
Exactly. Yeah. Lorenzo, so are you going to introduce us to the topic of today?
Yeah, it will. So, guys, our topic for today is why are people getting divorced? And you would understand why we have V in here to have this conversation soon. We will get there. All right, so we just want to, understand from, have a conversation about, why people are getting divorced, why divorce rate is so high, why there are less divorce rate in some places, and, not in others as well. Just, have an overview on all of that as well. So soon we will get to why uniquely Viv is here to give his perspective on that topic as well.
Yeah. To be honest, like from my perspective, I would say things like finances. Finances.
You think that's the biggest reason?
I feel like it could be a factor, not the biggest reason, but I could be wrong, but I feel like that's a fact.
Honestly, I think there's at least any reason you can give, there's a divorce that happened because of that reason.
Because I feel like, I don't know how what do you think? I feel like people are very concerned about the financial situation, and once it leads to a partner not having money, and it's mostly on the men's side. If a woman doesn't have money, it's okay. Because a man is usually like, oh, you know what, I'll take care of you until you get up on your feet. But for women, if a man is not financially stable, y'all are out. Can you fill me in? Like, am I wrong?
Yeah, I guess this is the point as well.
Yeah.
But for me, first point is patience. People don't have patience these days.
Yeah.
So they don't understand each other, and they just take a decision quickly. So this is the first thing I will say. Patience is the most important thing for like divorces these days.
Awesome. I'm speaking about patience. I've always been very curious. So guys, this is Onlyfacts, and we try to bring in some factual information as well.
Yeah.
So factually, the divorce rate in India is super low. Also in some African countries as well. But my focus right now is India actually, because to my understanding, arranged marriage is super popular in India.
Yes.
So I'm curious, even if you're having arranged marriage, why are people still very patient with their partner and get and don't get divorced and be in the marriage for such a long time? Yeah, compared to people who are like, we fell in love, we lived together a bit, and then we got married. Yeah, because I would have thought that would make you much more patient, because you know this person for a long time and you've lived with them as well. So what's your thoughts or what's your take on that specificity?
So first of all, the divorce rates are less in India, but it have increased from last 10 years, I guess.
Yeah,
it also started increasing in India as well now. My friends also getting divorced. I know quite of them.
No way.
So it's also getting there, I guess.
Were these arranged marriages? Were these?
No, some love marriages. I know, but I'm not sure any. I don't think so. Any arranged marriage yet. But love marriage, I know.
Yeah.
People getting divorced in a love marriage. Arranged marriage, I think it's a setup for the guy and the girl. I think it's also a nice thing to have. The reason is you don't know the person completely. You get only a few months. No, it's like a Bumble date. Like in it's a completely the same thing, but in a different platform. Like
a different platform. Yeah.
So there's a platform called like matrimonials.com in India, shadi.com, something like this. So people make the profiles there as we do in Bumble. So then parents are involved in this process. The thing is,
how incredible!
Yeah, so parents are always involved. They shortlist they tick mark
from the dating profile.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah. That's incredible. Yeah.
So they make this profiles for the daughters and sons, and they set up the meeting. If they click or they like each other, they keep on dating for 4 or 5, 6 months, and then they get married. So it's not like quickly, like it's not like, oh, we saw this girl and let's get married. It's not like this.
It's a process.
Yeah, it's a process as well, and I think it's also a nice process. The reason is, in 6-7 months, you don't know the person completely. First of all, second of all, it gives you surprises about the person. Whenever you go for the like date or anything, any vacations or something like this. every time you get some surprises, it makes your life like more spicier, you know.
Yeah.
So it's not
true,
boring,
true.
spontaneous. So it's not monotonous.
Yeah.
So it brings spice to the life. You know, you don't know the person
Imagine.
completely, and then you get to know like
you just gradually get some surprises and something new. But have your parents found someone for you from this dating site?
No, they already made a few like
For proposals.
proposals, and on some platform they made my profile.
Yeah.
But I didn't met any woman yet. I'm still finding. Maybe yes, why not? I can also do arranged marriage. I'm okay for it.
Awesome.
Are you allowed to actually say, no, this is not the person I want to be? Because I feel like when your parents do arrange someone for you, for them, it's, oh, this person looks good, they have a good profile. But for you, you might not see this person as attractive, because I do feel like that matters. Are you allowed to say no as an individual?
Yes, of course. I'm allowed to do that, and yeah, it's the normal thing. I can say no if I don't like the person. She's not attractive. I can say no. It's normal. Like it's not like you have to do this.
Oh, because I feel like a lot of people that's a good thing that you're here, because I feel like a lot of people do not understand that. People, like what you mentioned before, people think that, oh, you get your parents match you on day one, and then you have to get married within 2 weeks, and then after 2 weeks you guys are having a child, type of thing. I'm just giving you an example.
No, it was before. Yeah, you're right. It was before, like maybe 20 years before.
Yeah.
Like this, quickly getting married, quickly getting child. That was 20 years before. Before. Now it's changed completely. Now this is also moving to Western side, I guess.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's so cool.
Nice.
So we also have a lot of love marriages in India now.
Yeah.
Arranged marriages as well. So we have both. So
because people do frown upon it, I'm not going to lie. And not to disrespect anything or anyone, but I just feel like people are just like, they look at it negatively. They just say, why would my parents want me to be with someone that they feel they're comfortable with? But now that you are saying this, and I think that's why it's good that you're here, you're keeping, you're opening people's minds. It's acceptable. Like you can be in an arranged marriage and still be happy.
Yes, and sorry to interrupt you. So I think one more thing is very nice, that parents find the match for you. It's better because they know better than you. How you are, how you are grown up. They know your negatives and positives. So parents set up nicely, I guess.
That's crazy.
So, but it's not very quickly. So you have to get married quickly.
Yeah,
it just takes time, like 6 months, 8 months, 1 year.
Yeah,
but they just set up the date.
I mean, exactly. It's what I was going to say as well, because people perspective when you tell them arranged marriage, you're always thinking, you just your parents just brought this person to you randomly, and then you just get married. Yeah, but you giving us an insight on on the process and how long it takes is you don't just get married immediately. They give you time to get to know this person. 6 months, 7 months to get to know this person and have an understanding. And then if you're not into the person, you don't have to get married. So it's not like it's not like you're being forced into it, but it's kind of like a process. How should I put it? A bureaucratic process to get married. Finding, checking some boxes and all of that, and you have an option to opt out if you don't want. So thanks for giving us that insight. It's super unique. So I want to explore more on other reasons why people get divorced as well. Or I know Alison have talked about finance. But I also think does religion play a part in why people don't get divorced in some countries and why people easily get divorced in others as well?
Play the cultural part, I guess. In India, like when you're getting married, it's a big thing of your life, I guess.
Okay.
So we take decisions very patiently. We don't take sudden decisions like if we fight. If we also fight with a couple fights, of course, it's a natural thing.
Yeah.
So we don't take decision like, okay, sorry, it's not working now anymore. So we are done. So this is the Western culture I get. I guess this is the culture now here.
Mm-hmm.
But there we try to maintain, we try to talk more, we try to like know likes or dislikes of the person again and again, and we just sit down, talk with the parents along, and we just manage to not break it. We just try to make it a good relationship, not divorce quickly. This is also a reason the divorce rates in India are very less, because we don't try to break, we try to make.
I love that. I feel like it's kind of the same, but I feel like for women, based on what I have heard and based on what I've seen, the women in Zimbabwe or in the Southern African division tend to stay in relationships or marriages because their parents say, stay, deal with it. So, for example, if someone is abusive, parents tend to say, well, what did you do to the woman? And then they say, stay. Because where are you going to go? Especially if the man is also financially. So it's kind of like, it's crazy to hear that from you. It's like, you have to be patient and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like back home, it's a bit different. It's completely, I don't know, what's it like in Nigeria?
So we just spoke about the cultural aspect to why people are getting divorced as well in some countries, and why people are in some countries as well. So Alison, I think I'm going to agree with you guys as well, because also in Nigeria we also have like similar mindset that when couples have issues, they speak to like family members, and those family members try to fix, or come in between and try to fix whatever problems they have as well. But the only thing we don't appreciate is violence. So whenever anyone is being abusive in a marriage, that's where we draw our line or our limit, because people but I think in terms of other issues as well, family members are always very involved to try to fix the problems. And have a conversation as well. I think that's also I don't know, but I think there's also another key importance on why there's less divorce rate in places like these. For example, in India, in Zimbabwe, also in Nigeria as well. And I think in a large extent the entirety of Africa as well. From my understanding. So I think it's a unique perspective.
100. I think what is it like in India when it comes to cheating? Is it a taboo?
But before this question, I want to add one more thing to this topic of divorces. The reason of divorce is somehow I feel like you get married very early. This is also the reason you are not mature enough. You get you are a couple and you think, okay, let's get married.
I have a rebuttal to that though, because in earlier days, past centuries and past years, until people get married really early. Literally, you find people getting married, in their 20s.
That time was different. That time was totally different. We cannot compare.
When do people in India get married? If it's in an arranged marriage?
My dad was 30, my mom was 20 when they get married.
Oh, exactly. That's my point. And they stay together, right?
But that time the things were different. There was no social media. There was nothing, popping up.
And that brings us to our next, to my next point that I was thinking about as well. Does social media play part in people not being patient enough with their partners and just calling it a quit after after seeing a lot of social media and a lot of stuff online?
It can be the thing which creates problem between the couples.
Yeah.
Because they see other couple enjoying the vacations, like,
Crazy.
the best vacation of the life, and posting the fake pictures, but when they are not even happy before. But they post the
I
pictures.
feel like people are very good at comparing relationships just because this person has bought them flowers. To be honest, I'm going to tell you, I'm a victim of that. I'm also that person, like, my friends used to tell me, you look like you're happy, but actually I was not. And that's a problem that we have as human beings. We like to see things on social media, and we like to compare ourselves and say, look what this person is doing for this person, but you're not doing this for me. But your partner is also trying. They're giving their best, but I'm out here looking at, let's say, an example, Tony Toye from Nigeria, who has a man who is perfect. They're living a perfect life. And I want to leave my man because of that.
It's crazy,
it's
though.
Crazy.
Do you know what I find fascinating?
It's mad.
Is people are friends, they are family members. You can know from your immediate cycle, our relationship and marriages are not all rosy, right? So you can see this from your everyday life, but people still choose to believe more in what they see someone post, when someone posts a 30-second video or one picture. So they rather believe that than take references from people around them immediately. Because you are friends that are married or are in a relationship, and everything is not always fine every time, and every point in the time, right? You speak to your friends about your relationship as well, right? So they know it's not all rosy. Your friends also talk to you as well, and it's not all rosy. But then people then go with, hey, I see this bunch of people around me, it's not so easy being in a relationship and being married, but I rather believe this, this couple posting a 30-second video of the entire relationship.
Yeah. And people base that.
Yeah, exactly. If mine is not like that from this 30-second video, then,
it's over.
Then it's over.
That's the reason you have to stop using
social media
hashtag. Couple goals hashtag, You have to
I feel like a lot of people do use that. Like, people just want. It's like it's for the aesthetics. It's like it's aesthetically pleasing, and that builds an imagination for your partner. And then you start saying, okay, why is this person not doing this for me? And then you end up comparing. You're just like, you're looking at your partner and you're sighing, and you're like, what the hell?
You watch the video like,
and they don't even know the story behind. Maybe he or she was supposed to make the video, so that people will be jealous of us or see but it's a fake world. Social media is a totally fake world. I can say that. Like, I don't believe in social media. I also use Instagram. I post my pictures, everything. But I also feel it while posting. It's just to show the people, what are you doing?
Yeah, I know. But just, I've always been very fascinated on that key aspect. Is why people dwell on. I mean, I use social media a lot, but the thing is, I completely understand that's different from reality entirely, right? So I'm not, let's say, making dinner or cleaning my apartment or being or looking or gloomy in the morning and post. I don't wake up in the morning and looking all gloomy and then, first thing is to post that on social media, right? People most times, so although people do that as well, but often in time, the majority is people post when they're in a good mood, when they're in somewhere, in a good environment and a good state, and then they post that specific aspect online.
So, my guy, tell me something. Have you dated someone outside of your culture, religion, if you don't mind me asking? And considering the fact that, okay, if you have you considered probably marrying them? And have your parents would you say your parents are okay with dating someone outside of your religion or culture?
Yeah, I have dated outside the culture and outside the country as well.
Yeah.
So I dated a German woman for like not much, 6 months.
Okay.
And Italian woman as well for I guess 1 year maximum. So, but my parents are open, absolutely open,
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
they're open for any woman in the world.
Yeah.
For
I
me,
love that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So she asks me all the time, yeah, are you dating someone in Germany or not? If yes, then tell us that we stop looking girls from India, something like this.
Oh,
So
my,
it
that's
is normal.
incredible.
But my
Yeah.
sister's fiance
Yeah.
is also German,
Yeah.
so they are
That's
open.
so
They're super
cute.
open.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Do you think it's a great model though, like this whole arranged marriage thing? Do you think it's something for everybody? I don't know if you understand.
Yeah,
Maybe if I-
but this is, I think this is the point you're trying to translate, right?
yeah.
Is arranged marriage a working model? That you think should be, would be nice for people to to also try that out in countries outside of India as
various
well.
Yeah, I think
countries.
it can be a nice model because it's very hard to find a partner, these days
Yeah.
because of the social medias and dating websites and everything.
Mhm.
People have a lot of options, choices,
Yeah.
so they don't they get confused and they don't have this thing.
Yeah.
So it's a good model, I guess, to have this
Mhm.
parents involved in these things to make a perfect date for you,
Yeah.
and then they decide if you want to get married or not.
Yeah.
It's an easy way out, I guess.
Yeah.
And I think it will work, and it will be
Yeah.
successful all over the world, I
Yeah.
guess. If
Yeah.
it happens, I don't know if it will happen or not, because nowadays people don't want to get married. So that's
Yeah, people are so against it, and I don't
Yeah.
understand. Why don't you want to get married and live with
Yeah.
your
No. Honestly, I think often in big cities. Do you know why I say that?
For
Because
example, Berlin.
yeah, exactly right. So in cities where people, when it's like a lot of working professionals, a lot of things you can do, and you can always be out there. I think it affects a lot of perspective on getting married, because I mean, one thing I know, statistically speaking, right? So in smaller cities, people tend to be with one partner for a longer period than if you're in a big city, for example.
because in small cities
Right.
they don't have choices.
Yeah, exactly.
Here you have a lot of choices.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's the main problem.
Yeah.
And then the answer is, I want to focus on my career. I want to
Yeah.
focus on my. You can do it with your partner
Yeah,
together.
I hate
But
that.
I want to know though, is choices a bad thing? Or should it be a good thing, or it is a bad thing and making people
I
more
feel like
confused?
choices are good, but don't lead someone on. Don't tell someone, okay, you know what, I want to be with you. You can hook up, etc, etc.
Yeah.
And then later on, you realize, you know what, I actually want to focus on my career.
Yeah.
You wanted to focus on your career in the beginning. So why are you telling me that? Why are you telling me that later on?
Yeah.
I feel like leading people on is also something that people love the idea of getting married,
Yeah.
and then it's quick for them to actually get divorced because they realize that, okay, no, we have so many differences and stuff like that. But I mean, hey, it's your life, your decision. Coming to that, I actually wanted to ask about factual information about
Yeah, about I think about your country, India, as well. I think
Yeah.
I think we got some facts. And Chris is just quickly going to give us some breakdown or some of the interesting facts from India regarding this topic specifically. Chris, can you just look it up for us real quick?
Okay, guys. So basically, there are some statistics to back up some of these things that we're talking about.
Yeah.
So why are people getting divorced, right? That's the topic. So India is number one on the list of countries with the lowest divorce rate, according to World of Statistics, 2023, 2024, back to
Uh-huh.
back.
Back to back, y'all are doing it.
So, and on the other hand, India is still on top of the list of countries with the highest level of arranged marriages.
marriage.
Right?
Okay.
So, I mean, just like what Alison pointed out, right? Do you think this is a perfect model? Would you recommend it for friends? I mean, people who are from other cultures where something like this is not a common practice, and then also people who are like just really in this dilemma of who to get married to and all of this. Do you think, because also in Nigeria we have this, right? For example,
Yeah, but not so
where
much
parents are,
actually.
yeah, me personally, my parents are also trying to arrange someone for me, right? So would you recommend it for someone who is in this dilemma?
Yeah, I will recommend. Maybe I will be the owner of this application which makes these couples, like future. It's
That
a perfect
person's
business
making
model.
money.
It's a perfect business model for me as well, out of India,
Yeah. No, exactly. I mean, so listen, they say if you carry out statistics or whatever fact there is, as many people that are practicing it and it's working, it means it's a good, it means it's a working model or a working system, right? India, I think India right now, surpassed China as the, most populated country in the world, and still they have the lowest divorce rate and the highest, rate of arranged marriage. So you can see, it's sort of working for them. So
in India, one more thing is there, people are very religious, This is also the factor.
Yeah. Also a factor as well.
Because in some religions, like in my region as well, like we don't get divorced often, like we just, it's not written in our region, so we follow that. That's the thing,
Awesome.
In India, like there are a lot of religions, first of all.
Yeah, I was going to ask that,
Christians, Sikh, Sikh, Muslims, Sikh, and Christians, and a lot. I not remember. There are a lot of religions in India, and they follow religion there. It's a religious country, I guess.
Yeah.
So they are not into breaking things. They follow each and rule perfectly. Yeah. They follow the parents, and they are scared of the God. That's the thing.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So, but honestly, I'm curious. Would you go for an arranged marriage?
I'm very opinionated, and what I like is what I like. Okay. And if my parents come to me and tell me this is what we think is suitable for you, and I don't like it, I think we will fight. That's the thing. I think we'll probably be in a boxing match. But I mean, I do respect it. But for me personally, I don't think it will be something, because in fact, maybe I would try it, because personally, my dad he knows me very well. So I think he would choose and he would pick really nicely. With all my previous partners, I've told him about them, that I could potentially be married to.
Oh,
and he was like to me, I knew this person wasn't the right person for you.
You see,
so
this is the parents are the most important thing in this
exactly.
thing.
I mean, if they know, and if they have a gut feeling, and they know what it's like, or they know what someone's intentions are by just judging them, I think it makes sense for my dad to come and say, you know what, Alison, I think this person is for you. But then at the same time, if I don't like this person, I'm going to say no. So to round it up, I think it's a yes and no.
So when do you get married?
When am I getting married?
When are you getting married?
Don't you worry.
So what is your age criteria about the marriage? Just the last question of me arised.
My age criteria, I think I would range from, because I'm 28, so I would range from like 28 to 33.
You're 28? I thought you were 22.
Oh, thanks. No.
So your age criteria is 28 to 33. So at this period, you will get married.
Yeah.
And what about you?
I'm ready.
I'm getting married.
Are you getting married?
I want to get married as quickly as I can, but it's I cannot do it alone. So I need to find someone.
You need to find someone.
I need to find someone who wants to get married.
You should go India and get this platform,
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
The application.
Are they open to African communities?
They might. I don't know. I really
but you know what's interesting?
It's fine, but in India they are open like mostly for every country.
As Indians are black as well.
Yeah.
As Indians are black as well.
My great grandmother was Indian.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Point.
Maybe you'll get a nice Indian handsome guy.
No. Maybe, you never know, but I have my eyes on someone already.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, whoever you are, lucky you, because Alice is an amazing person. So
Thank you so much.
You're absolutely lucky to have her. And don't fuck it up. There are a lot of people outside.
Well, Guys, I have an interesting question.
Yeah.
What would be the reason you could possibly divorce someone? Because what someone would divorce someone for is not what I would, and vice versa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's start with you.
Cheating, first of all,
Ooh, child.
is the main thing. Cheating, like I can't tolerate cheating.
That's crazy because a lot of people are like, you know what? He's a man. He needs this, or he's a, vice versa.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. It's I think
crazy.
It's different. I think it's different from guys and ladies sometimes because guys, we have I don't know. It's so confusing and interesting to say. We have this sort of ego that when we get cheated on.
Yes.
Because for me, my reason is also cheating as well.
Yeah.
So we have this ego that when we get cheated on, we just don't want to be there anymore. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's just like it's just like we get checked out. I mean, it can be different from all the guys. I'm not, I'm saying
No,
it's
it
everyone.
hurts my ego as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Of course.
Yeah,
It hurts
exactly.
every guy's ego. It's a normal thing, I guess, human thing.
Yeah.
So how do
I
you?
think for me I think cheating would be the greatest factor, but if you don't have any potential like finances,
Yeah.
you don't have to be rich, but I want to see that you can provide, you can lead, you're a man. You don't have. It's not about being a millionaire.
So one question.
Yeah.
Like as you're talking about the finances and everything.
Yeah.
So you want to be a housewife, not
No.
Yeah.
No. Why are you answering for me, sir? Be careful. No, the thing is.
No, but what you just explained, though,
Yeah.
No.
you wanted to leave, to provide,
Provide, but then
finances,
no, but I also want to be a part of it. But I feel like that's the main reason a lot of people don't. That's for me. It might sound shallow. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, it's not shallow. It's
But
just your
I feel like
reasons,
that's so important for you to actually. You're able to take your children to school, and you can pay for high school and their uniforms. I feel like if you want to have a family, you should be able to be in the correct bracket for that. Because a lot of people want to get married, but then you don't even know where to start. You don't even know what to do with your money. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't mean to sound shallow, but
it's not shallow.
so
It's not shallow.
important.
both should have equal things.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but then at the same time, it's like I work hard, I work my butt off. So should my man. Why should he be there, putting his legs up and and making his blood flow?
So are you saying you cannot? Are you saying you cannot? You cannot have a house husband?
Never, never. I mean, will you be a house husband?
Yes, I would love to. I will just stay at home and chill.
Just chill, looking.
And your wife is out here breaking her back.
I mean, if she wants to,
It's her choice.
I mean, it's her choice to do that. Yeah, all it is.
Okay, so what if she also wants to be a housewife? So tell me, where's the money gonna come from?
Oh no,
please. You have
different question now. It was a different question before.
But that's a totally different question.
No, but what if she also genuinely, if you guys don't mind being house husbands?
No. I never said I want to be. No, I'm not going to be an house husband.
No, you were making your friend happy.
No, because it's his choice, and I support people for whatever.
You will also love to chill, at home. Why?
You can chill on your off days.
I can't actually. I can't, to be honest. I cannot. I cannot be idle, not be able.
I will work on myself.
Yeah.
He's like, he will work on himself, on his personality.
That's incredible. That's incredible.
I will work on myself.
Exactly. I mean,
you are so petty.
I mean, why not?
I'm worried.
No, but so this is one. My biggest take is people who cannot support themselves, like financially. I don't think it's the best idea to get married. Yeah, or maybe to have kids. I wouldn't say get married because if you get married, sometimes it's always you want to have kids at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want to, it's fine as well. Yeah. But you know, I think with that it comes, you know, there comes like a lot of, you know, extraordinary responsibilities that you need to do or take care of, you know, financially as well. So that's why my biggest advice is you know, I always tell people, you know, try to. I mean, there's no perfect space, right? But try to be at least, you know, somewhat, you know, a tiny little bit stable before you go into it, you know, entirely, because there are some things your partner would want to do as well, and you should be able to, you know, contribute as well, you know, financially or whatever. I mean, if your partner can take care of everything, it's totally fine.
Yeah, must be nice.
Yeah, but I think it's always ideal to go into it, you know.
It was a joke. I don't want to be out.
No, it's okay. I know. I can tell. Don't worry. I'm a very good judge of character.
Yeah.
But I feel like you wanted to test the waters and see what my reaction would be. But I think hey, do you at the end of the day? It's okay. At the end of the day, if you want to be a house husband and take care of the kids at home,
Awesome.
thumbs up.
Yeah, it was a joke, you know.
I know, it's okay. It's okay. So before we wrap things up, is there anything that you would like to say to your fellow?
Yeah. First of all,
fans?
thanks you to inviting me here in
Our
this
pleasure.
podcast.
Our pleasure.
Because with this podcast, people will get to know about the Indian marriages, you know.
True.
People
Yeah,
doesn't know
true.
about Indian marriages,
Yeah,
and they
true,
just
true.
make a joke. Oh, they saw each other and they get married. So it's
Yeah,
not like
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
It's actually a whole process
Yeah.
of 1 year, maybe 1 year or 7 months,
Yeah.
and then they decide to get married. So it's
Yeah.
not like, okay, I saw this woman, I will get married to her. You know, like it's not like
Yeah, and it's not like the parents just bring them from nowhere.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
get married now.
So this
Yeah.
podcast will open up the minds of the people who think like this is the way of getting
Mhm.
married in India, but it's not like this.
Yeah,
I love
awesome,
that.
awesome. Yeah,
Good for
awesome.
you. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
You're welcome, guys.
It's such an honor to sit with a celebrity, even though he doesn't call himself a
Not
celebrity.
yet.
Lorenzo,
Later.
you're also a celebrity, so I will not forget you.
I mean, you know, thank you. That compliment, but guys, don't worry. I'm not. I'm just. She's the celebrity. She's, you know, she's into fashion. She's been on the runway as well. But you know, hey,
But
the biggest stage I've ever been is this podcast. So
Yeah,
good for you. Good.
she's on the Onlyfacts Podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, we're here for each other. Anyways, guys, we're going to have to wrap it up,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So we're going to love you and leave you. This is always such an interesting topic. I feel like we can always, we'll probably talk the whole day, but we
Yeah.
have to call it quits for now. So from myself and my co-host, Lorenzo,
hey,
And
thanks a
my-
lot, gorgeous.
guests, please introduce yourself one more time.
Vib.
Viv.
Yeah.
Viv, the actor, the famous guy, the celebrity, he is humble enough to not even say that. But anyways, thank you so much for being here. We're
You're
going to have you
welcome.
next time on another topic. I have a
Yeah.
good feeling.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And
So,
hashtag say no to couple goals.
say no to couple goals.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, and I wanted to ask you, would you like to share your like your internet profile with our audience, or
Yeah, you can just
on
write it
Instagram?
on
Okay,
the-
so
on
on
the-
Instagram, we're
yeah.
gonna leave a link to Vim's,
Profile.
IG profile.
yes.
So you can follow him as well
So
and see some
follow
of the
him.
amazing works he does as well.
Yes. Anyways, guys, from Onlyfacts Studio, we are calling it peace out.
Peace out.